Today we're doing an award-winning turkey recipe. This here is from a buddy of mine's, Kings BBQ in Jacksonville, Florida. But this is his recipe that he turned in Memphis, May, won the biggest contest in the country and got 4th place turkey. He asked me to make this recipe and share it with y'all, and that's what we're doing. So all that being stated, let's get to prepping so we get to cooking. I'm ready to try this thing. Come on. Cheers. Oh. This video is sponsored by Kings BBQ. I got 2 4.5-pound turkey breasts right here. Now, I've trimmed them up a little bit. I've took the breast meat out. We want to focus on the breast. The other part, we trimmed out. We'll do some hamburger meats or ground sausage, ground turkey, whatever else. But this is the breast, and this is what I really want to focus on today, because this, like I said, is using a competition recipe. So the first part of his recipe was doing injection. A 1/4 cup of Bird Booster original flavor. And then you'll add 1 bottle of water. This is 16.9 ounces. So I've got a needle right here, this injection, 16 gauge needle. Now get this here from Tractor Supply. You can get it anywhere you want to. Now, I'm gonna inject it. Now, one thing we had when we were doing a class the other day at RecTech Academy, one of the guys was asking a question about he gets pooling of his injections in his chicken and stuff. So the reason for that is you're not moving the injectors around. So I'm injecting this turkey right here, same thing with chicken or anything else. You wanna kind of move it around. What you wanna do is kind of do a pattern, go in, move around. That way you don't have it pool in one spot. You can see it swelling up good. That's what we're looking for. Oh, another trick to this. Take the needles off. You can pull it faster too. All right, so I've got it injected. So I'm gonna take it and put it right inside this pan. I think me and Ryan's gonna be doing a barbecue class down in Florida, and the last weekend in January. So if you're interested in doing come to a class down there, it'd be a good time to go to Florida. And follow us on Facebook, you'll see more information about it. Social media. So if you're doing this at home, don't do this on a cutting board like this. Do it in the pan. And I'm just doing it because I want y'all to see everything here. The other question people have is when you know it's done, when you know you have enough injection, when it won't take no more. That's a simple answer for it. When you start keep injecting it, keep pushing it out, you can do it. Or to whatever your flavor is that you want. See, it's pushing it out. She's got all she's gonna take right there. So now I've got it all injected. Now I'm gonna put my rub on it. We're using Kings BBQ King of the Beef rub. I'm gonna go pretty heavy with it. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take this wrapping tinfoil. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator overnight and kind of let it rest. What I'm gonna have is kind of a combination of my dry brining and my injections. And tomorrow morning, bright and early, light smoker, put this bad boys on, and we'll get started. Yeah, looks pretty cool, don't it? See you in the morning. So raw turkey inside. It's been in the refrigerator about 12 hours. I had injections and a rub on it. Now you're gonna put on the smoker. But anytime I'm doing this here, I like to do this step here. It kind of give me a protective layer between the bottom of the turkey and the smoker right now, at least for the first initial phase. What I've got here, the baking pan right here, I've got a cooling rack to fit right down the side of it. Hope shape we're looking for. So my target temperature of this turkey breast is gonna be 175 degrees. And to monitor that temperature, I'm gonna use this right here. This is a ThermPro Spike. It's got 2 probes in it. They're wireless. It's an awesome process. I can monitor my phone. And it has a great range to it. So I'm gonna put these probes in there right now. I'm going to fit the thickest part of this meat, just like this. Go in like that, all the way up to at least the line it's got. Now, if you notice, we had this thing sitting in the refrigerator, so me touching it, I'm not pulling my rub off. It's kind of set the rub on there. Same thing with this one. Just like that. And you can see it here, internal temperature, and the meat's 43. Then it's also got it on a probe here. Now I'm gonna take this and put it in the smoker. We set it in the smoker at 300 degrees. But before I do that, I want to touch it with a little rub. A little bit there. Anywhere I had a little holiday at. Let's go put it on smoker. Come on. So I'm smoking this down my RecTech. We set it at 300 degrees. I'm gonna put this on here and smoke it for about 3 hours until I get the color I'm looking for. Once my rub's set really good, then I'll start basting about every 20 to 30 minutes. I'll baste this with butter. I wanna maintain the moisture on the outside of it. And at that point, I get the color I'm looking for, then I'm gonna come in and wrap it up. So we're 2.5 hours into the cooking process. What I'm gonna do now is take my turkey breast out of the smoker. I got my half pans here. I'm gonna take them and put them in the half pans. I'm gonna add a half a stick of unmelted butter in each pan. Then I'm gonna take the butter that's out of my bottom of my rack, I'm gonna pour it into those same pans also, and then I'll brush it on. Here's a tip. I'm not actually wanting to brush it. I actually want to dab it. When I brush it, I have the risk of brushing the rub off. And I want to do a dab it, I won't do that. But if you do brush a little bit off, it's not a big deal. Here's another tip for you. Just take some more barbecue rub and go over the areas where you brushed the rub off. Now, we're gonna wrap this up tight. I'll put it back in the smoker. I want to get internal temperature of 175 degrees. I tell you what, this will be a good process. I expect to take about another 45 minutes to an hour. Already been said, we'll keep cooking, check in a little while, but hey, it's a pretty cool process. We're raising temperature. See you in a little while. All right, so my turkey breasts have reached 175 degrees. I'm pulling them out the smoker. I'm opening them up a little bit and let it kind of quit steaming, quit the cooking process. As soon as it stops steaming, I'm gonna loosely wrap them back up in tinfoil. Now I'm gonna take these and carry these inside and put them like in a cooler or a Cambro for about 2 hours. I wanna not continue the cooking process. I'll make sure my Cambros is not hot. I'll keep checking about 15, 20 minutes or so. I wanna make sure it's warm in there so it's not to cool them down, but again, it's not hot enough to continue the cooking process. That's the whole goal. I wanna keep them warm, but not continue the cooking process. Now, let them rest about 2 hours, and then we'll come back, we'll slice them up and taste them, and be delicious. See you back in a little while. All right, it's been right at 2 hours. So we brought them inside. I want you to notice something right now. The temperature on this thing come down to 153 and 158. So the turkey breasts have calmed down a lot in the Cambro. They didn't continue to cook, which is the main goal of this. You're gonna put them in Cambros or a cooler and kind of hold the temperature, but you don't want to continue the cook process. So make sure you check on that. Now we'll put them on a little rack right here. I got another one of these cooling racks. I wrap in tinfoil. I'm carrying it to the grill. Looks good, don't it? Look at that. So the sauce I'm using is Kings BBQ Sweet Rib Tickler. Now this is what he said he done in Memphis in May. He got third place turkey, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna do it. Remember what I was saying earlier about when I was basting? To don't brush it on, to dab it. Same thing with the sauce. I don't want to brush the bark and stuff off, the rub off, so I'll pour it on there and kind of dab it around. So make sure you do that. Just like this. So now I got the smoker outside set for about 225 degrees. I want to take this and put it on there just about 5 minutes. I just want to set this sauce on there. And then we'll come back inside and slice it up. So this is ready to cool down. Now, meet you at the grill. Come on. So we brought it inside, we set the sauce. Now we're gonna pour the probes out. Now, these things have been awesome. Monitored temperature the entire time. And they're waterproof, they're easy to clean. So man, that air's gonna be awesome. Now, let's slice this bad boy here up. Just like that. Look at that juice. Y'all see the juice pour out of there? Look at that juice. Look at that. Look at that, pulls apart, awesome. Piece ready to bark on and everything. Cheers. Oh. Ryan, you done a good job. This is a good recipe. This sauce right here on it. Y'all, this is a delicious recipe. It's simple, it's easy, and it's just pretty much a foolproof recipe. It's got the crust on it. It's got a good little crust on it. It's not coming apart on it. And I love the flavors. They kind of blend well together. All that being stated, let's say the blessing. Let's go eat. First, let's find Dolly and Lucy, because they want to try this one. Dolly, Lucy. Dolly liked it and Lucy liked it. If they like it, I know you'll fall in love with it. Do us a favor, give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Tell me how you cook your turkeys. If you try this recipe, you take pictures, please post them on Facebook, Instagram, and tag Elite Barbecue Smokers. Also, Kings BBQ out of Jacksonville, Florida. Check him out. Appreciate y'all watching. Now say the blessing. Let's go eat. Lord, bless food by receipt. Just name and pray. Amen. This is absolutely delicious. See you next time.